Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Hold on just a minute, you guys. Hold on just a minute. Hey. What's going on, Warren G? How you doing? Welcome. Hey, Rena Cofield. How you doing? Lady Charisma. How you doing? Jazzy Gal. Hey, girl. How you doing? Hey, Glow. What's up? Hey, Melanie Rice, how you doing? Welcome. How y'all guys doing tonight? Christine Seabrook, how you doing? Welcome. Happy Friday to you too, baby. Happy Friday. Hey, Bravado, what's going on? Tretra? How you doing? Where is it? Let me see. Where is it? Let me see. Okay. Now, here I am. Y'all. Here I am. How y'all good people doing tonight? What is going on? What is going on? This is Real Women Talk Friday, y'all, with Lady T, baby. Coming up in here, trying to see what y'all got going on and what we can talk about tonight. I hope y'all had a great day today. I hope everything is going well with you guys. I really hope so. What y'all got going tonight? Y'all, I'm kind of tired, y'all. Then went to the store and stuff. And I was telling my son, I said I was gonna do Real Women Talk Friday tonight. And I said, dang, I'm tired. I rushed in here, pulled off my coat, my boots. Girl, y'all see how I'm breathing? I am tired. I told him I was gonna be on at 8 o'clock, and I got to be on at 8 o'clock. I made it though, y'all. I made it. But Lady T tired is a don't know what. But y'all, I wanted to hit on some little pointers tonight and just see where y'all at, try to get a little something cracking, lacking, talking about a little something, different, some stuff that I've been wanting to touch on, not just only on the crazy stuff. Glossa, I'm tired too. I'm done for the night after you. I hear you, Glossa. Y'all been on the tube all day. It's been that busy on here. I haven't been on there today, y'all. I was out and about out here in this cold. It's freezing cold, y'all. I'm talking about freezing cold, y'all. It ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. It is cold out there. Cold. I'm talking about too cold. It's ridiculous. But it's God's work. We got to deal with it. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, y'all. But you all, I got something to point on tonight. And I had a question for you all. I moderated in other sectors too. Okay, Glow, I be seeing you, girl. You be in a few people, chats being the moderator, girl. You be busy. You be busy. You be busy, and you very dedicated too. I like that. I really like that. You real dedicated. But y'all, this is the question I have for everyone tonight. What's your definition of success? I want to know what everyone's definition of success. That's what I would like to know. That's a good topic for tonight. What is your definition of success? Hey Shalonda, how you doing? Welcome, baby. Jazzy says hot in Georgia. Our weather is bipolar hot. Oh, girl, I need some of your weather. Ooh, girl. I need some of that weather. You know, I always thought about living in Florida or either Atlanta, Georgia. Because I love Atlanta, Georgia. I've only been 3 times. When I went last year, that was my third time going to Atlanta, Georgia. And I love Atlanta, Georgia. And I also love Florida. And the weather there is really nice, you know. It's really, really nice. I wouldn't mind living in one of those places, but I know I would never. Because my kids would never let me go. Bravado say achieving the goals you set for yourself. Okay. Achieving the goals you set for yourself. Okay. The definition of Bravado's success is achieving the goals you set for yourself. That's the number one rule, baby. That's the number one rule right there. Glossa Jazzy Gale is bipolar here in Carolina. It got up to 77 today. Okay. Sharon Ross said, yes, it is hot here. Hi, Sharon. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Shalonda said, Jazzy, yes, I almost melted out of my damn clothes today. Wow. It's really hot. We need some of that weather. We need some of that weather. But y'all, Bravado have answered the question in her way. She can still elaborate however she want to. Y'all, I'm so damn tired. I go for ran. I ain't ran in a long time. I ran. I'm calming down now. But I was running, y'all. I was running. But now I'm toning down. I'm toning down. I'm toning down. Yes, 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 yes. That felt good. And my son was running from the driveway all the way to the house. That did me a little justice, but I was really tired, y'all. But anyway, the question for the night is what's your definition of success? I want to know somebody else's definition of success. Okay? My definition of success is the same thing as Movado, really. When you set all your goals, when you have done all your goals in life, everything that you wanted to do, that's really, you know, the definition of success. Because a lot of us, we go through life and we think about what we wanted to do, what we had plans to do. Uh, Stuff came up, life just didn't life how you thought it was going to life. And you just don't get a chance to do what you wanted to do. And some people, you know, they feel like they failed in life. They feel like they're a failure when they don't get a chance to do the things that they wanted to do out of life, you know? Glow said the same accomplishment, your goals. That's right. Jazzy said, I turned the air on and my fan, I have hot flashes, that 50 kicking in, I guess. Well, you know what? It'll do it. It'll do it. Shalana said, I'm in the Atlanta. Okay, okay, okay. So Glow saying the same accomplishment with her to accomplish your goals. Accomplish your goals. Yeah. Accomplishment of one goals. That's right. That's right. We on the same page here. You know. A lot of people I talk to, they talk about, you know, what they wanted to do in life and they didn't get a chance to. Some people didn't get to finish school. When they wanted to finish school, they didn't get a chance to finish. You know, they start having babies early in school. You know, didn't get a chance to finish school. Get out. They don't get their GED. They don't advance and go to any colleges or anything. They just a lot of them go to plant jobs, work factory jobs, you know, and they don't get to do what they wanted to do. And I think that's kind of sad because I think about people that I know, some people that I know, they always talking about what they wanted to do out of life, but they never got a chance to do it. And it's kind of sad when you listen to certain people tell it, when they tell their story. It's kind of sad and it's depressing sometimes. But see, people got to understand that you can always accomplish your goals. You don't have to be a certain age to accomplish what you want. As long as you have good health, a good mind, good strength, you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish in life. Hey Jay's mom, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Treasure said, meeting goal to sustain a comfortable living status. That's true. That's true, and that's good too. When you could just meet your requirements, what you wanted to, to be able to do. Some people just want the bare minimum. Some people just want the bare minimum in life. As long as they got a roof over their head, they got clothes on their body, they got food on their table, they got a little putt to drive around to get them from A to B. You know, a lot of people just want the bare minimum. So, what do y'all think? Would y'all have just been okay with the bare minimum, or do you just want what all you can get out of life? 100%. Because a lot of people just want the bare minimum. I hear some people say that too. Long as I got food on my table, long as I can pay bills, hey, I got a roof over my head, I'm good. Some people don't want too much out of life. And I think that's a little sad too when you don't want too much out of life. You should want every expectation that you can think of that you should want out of life. Hey, Melanie, Poppin, how you doing? She said, hey, Lady T, just now dropping down. Been supporting since you came out. Love your cool, calm, logical, but assertive commentary. Well, thank you, Melanie, Poppin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gloss, I want all I can get out of life. There you go. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. And I've been noticing it, y'all. Because I talk to a lot of people, y'all, on the phone. I socialize with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And we get in conversations a lot. And I just be sometimes want to just see where this person is because I be seeing how their life is. And it's like they just, you know, just striving for the bare minimum. Just it is what it is. And they okay, you know. Okay, okay. You gone now? Okay. But that's how some people do. They just want the bare minimum of life. Me, myself, I always wanted everything. Everything. Much as I can get out of life. You know what I'm saying? But now as I got older, I look back and I be like, mm. A lot of times when I was hustling like that and out there, Valerie was home working, pushing, just doing everything that I can do to get this money, this money, this money. A lot of time it just ain't about all this money. It's about love, being there with your family. You know what I'm saying? Taking time out with your children more, traveling more with your children. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do much traveling with my children, y'all. The most traveling I did with my children is I would take them to Mississippi to see my mom. Took them to Disney World a few times, and that's about was it. Every year we would go down south to see grandma. When I could have done way more than I did, me and my husband. We could have went everywhere, but we didn't. We didn't. And I regret that sometimes. I could have back then I could have really showed my children the world. And I didn't. Because I was studying running that dollar, running that money, you know? And it's just not all about money all the time. It's just not. Spend time with your loved ones. If you can afford to take your loved ones out now and travel with them and let them see the world, do it. Do it. Because you can't get that time back. When they little, small, and they learning, they growing, they want to know about certain things, you can't get that time back. So if you can do it, do it. Do it. I advise you to do it. If you can afford it, do it. If you got the time, do it. Because I ain't going to lie, I regret that, y'all. I regret that. Melanie Poppins said, hey, beautiful ladies in the chat. Uh, Jazzy said, I finished school and ended up having to retire early for health reasons. I was diagnosed with colon cancer, and severe asthma. Wow, Jazzy. Prayer hands go up to you, baby. Prayer hands go up to you. See, that's another thing. We don't know what's going to happen in our life to make us sit down either. That's why I say if you're healthy enough to do these things, if you're financially able to do these things, do it with your children. Do it. Because when they get grown, that's over with. These children, they got their own life now. They got their own families now. You know? Because I look back and I really regret a lot. I'm like, wow, I missed a lot. I missed a lot because I could have done more than I did. But they was well taken care of. They had everything they wanted and needed. But I just regret I didn't go do a lot of traveling that I could have did. They could have saw more of the world, you know. But they doing it on their own now. You know, they doing it on their own. They doing it on their own. Glossa Jazz Gal, I pray you are doing better now. Yes, yes, yes. I pray she is doing better too. She said, but I'm in remission. Thank God. Yes. Thank God. Hey, Victoria Jones, how you doing? Welcome, 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 baby. Welcome for coming to the chat. Let me see what else y'all saying. Being stagnant is not an option for me. Okay. Christians say, right, Tretra, I'm living comfortably with my goal at my age of 66. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, baby. Let me see, did I miss anything? Let me see, did I miss anything? It's never too late to accomplish any goal. That's right, Shalonda. It's never, never too late. Surely is. Jay's mom, did I speak to you? I'll be talking, so did I speak to you? If I didn't, hey, baby. Shalonda said, I guess my 46 and a half kicking in too. Ooh, that age do be kicking in, y'all. And and that's what make me sit up and I think. I think on what I should have did, what I didn't do, what I can do. I just be thinking, y'all. I just be thinking. Shalonda said, I want more. Well, Vito said, I want it all. I hear you. I hear you. And you can get it all too. Whatever you want in life, you can get. I found that out too. I found that out. Melanie Papa said, I see how your son honors you, Lady T, and I love it. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you. All of them honor me, honey. They really do. They really, really do. See, my baby boy, he's very, very outgoing. He loves to travel. He loves to learn, and find out about different things. He like me. He wanna know about a lot of stuff, discover things, wanna experience things, and that's who I do it with him. My oldest son, he outgoing too. But I'm gonna tell y'all, when my oldest son traveled, honey, he traveling to the women's, honey. He was just in Texas about a couple of months ago, honey. But he went out there for a woman, you know. Like I said, he that what you call it? He doing this little pimping, he doing this little pimping, honey. So he'll leave out and travel for a woman in a minute. It don't be just for sightseeing for him. He a ladies man. Glossa Jazzy Gal, I am so happy to hear that, hon. Jazzy Gal, hubbies are a blessing even though they can be a pain. Okay. I thank God for my husband. I don't have any kids, but he has 4. So I have bonus kids. Okay. Okay. When I married my husband, I didn't have any children either. I was very young. I didn't have any children, but he had a son. He had a 5-year-old son already. Uh, okay, I got everybody. I got everybody. And another thing, y'all, I just be wanting to go through a few things just to see how y'all be, thinking and see what's going on with you. You know, I got another question for y'all. What advice would you give your 18-year-old self? If you were 18 years old again, what advice would you give yourself? What advice would you give yourself? I would like to know. What would you tell yourself that can better yourself now? That maybe could have helped you at this age you're at now. What could your 18-year-old self could have told you back then that would have helped you where you at right now? And you would have done things maybe way different, more better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Hmm. Because what I would have told myself at the age of 18, if I wasn't already married, I would have told myself to slow down. Slow down. Life is going to be there. There's no hurry for it. Take your time and be the most successful person you can be. That's what I would have told myself at the age of 18. If I could go back right now, that's what I would tell myself. I would have done things a little more different, just a little more different. Glow says, stay focused and be the best be possible and keep God first in everything. Okay. Vicky Gal said, listen to my mother. I hear you, Vicky Gal. And that's maybe something that I would have told myself too. Because even though I listened to my mother, it's some things that I, did on my own, recognizance, you know what I'm saying? But I still listen to my mother, but I can hear her right now telling me some things that I didn't really follow. I took them in, but I didn't really follow it. You know what I'm saying? I could have done better. Bravado said, follow God's will, way, and word. Okay, okay. Melon Parker said, the advice I would give my 18-year-old self is to focus more on my goals and not on seeking love from the void I felt. Although I have been successful in life, I could have knew more about myself. That's right. That sounds good, Melanie. Because I kind of think I grew up real fast because I lost my father at the age of 12. I was 12 years old and I lost my father. And I was daddy's little girl because I was the baby of the family. I told y'all my two sisters and my brother, they was old enough to be my parents, really. My sister that was next to me, she was almost 15 years older than me. And then my sister that's living now, she's 77 years old. She's really old enough to be my mother, really. 21 years older than me, she was old enough to be my mother, you know? Jazzy said 18, I can't remember. I love this chat. Honey, I just be thinking about a lot of stuff, and thinking about what I could have done or what I could have been and if this and if that. I get on that sometimes. I don't know why, but I do, you know. Because growing up, I was very smart. Well, not was, I'm still smart. But as I was growing up, I was very, very, very smart, very intelligent. My mama used to tell me I ain't never seen nobody so nosy in my life. You always want to know something. You always asking questions. You the nosiest something I ever seen. She would always tell me that, job. Because I'm always wanting to know different things. When you're talking about something and I don't know what you're talking about, I'm gonna ask questions. I'm gonna get to the real nitty gritty of it and see what's going on. What you talking about? Break it down to me so I can understand. And I catch myself doing that sometime now. People can be talking, and I'll just be sitting there and they'll be like, "What's wrong?" And I'll be like, "Nothing. I'm just trying to see where you going with this and what you're talking about, what you're trying to say." You know, I just be trying to get to the point of it. Glossy, that's how my hubby is. His sister is 81. Their mom was almost 50 when she had him. Yep. Girl, I grew up in a house where I had what? Four, no, what I had? Two sisters, one brother, a mother, and a daddy. So I had five adult people that I had to say yes, ma'am to, and I had to do what they say because I was the baby, baby, baby. That's how I grew up. The baby, baby, baby. Y'all can only imagine how I grew up in that house with all them older people. And I was in there, didn't have nobody to play with. But I had plenty of toys, everything I needed, but I didn't have that little sister, little brother to play with. So I had to talk to the grown people. My conversation was with the grown people. For real, y'all. Jay's mom said, Melanie, yes, I didn't meet my dad until I was 20 with a child of my own. Okay. I hurt myself so bad trying to fill that void of love from him. My mom chose the streets over me. Oh, God. She was 15 when I was born. Mm, Lord, sometimes that happens. And I believe since I lost my dad at 12 years old, y'all, I think I was looking for a void or something in my life because I was way more closer to my dad than I was my mom. Now, I love my mom very, very much, but I was mostly my dad's road dog. Everywhere he went, I was there. He get out of work, he go to the store, I'm in that car. On the weekend, I'm riding with my daddy. I'm at the barber shop with my daddy. Me and my daddy. So when he died, it's like, even though I still had my mother, it was like I had lost everything I ever owned and ever knew. And it's like I was trying to find what I lost out there. But I was too young to know what I was looking for. Y'all get what I'm saying? And I kind of believe that's why I call myself falling in love so quick, trying to find that love like my dad gave me. But it was a whole different love. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to my daddy picking me up, always kissing on me, taking me somewhere. I miss that. Because my mom didn't drive. She never did drive, y'all. She didn't drive. She was very outgoing, but she did not drive, you know? So I miss that. I really miss that. I miss that buddy system. By me not having little sisters, little brothers to be with and stuff. I only would have people to socialize with when I go to school, you know. So it was different. It was very different. Hey Shonda V, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey Sunshine Chronicles, what's going on? Sunshine said I can relate. Okay. Shonda V telling everybody hello. Melanie said, wow, Jay's mom, a lot of us has voids and not having guidance. And acceptance makes us lost at times. Okay. But we are here now. So God gets the glory. That's right. That's right. We have to thank God for what it's worth. Thank God for what it's worth because it could have been worse. It could have been worse, but it just times I think about stuff. I just think of, think about a lot of things and don't even have the answers to it. I just be thinking. Sometimes I overthink, you know. Jay's mom said, yes, I love them both. I make sure I show my two daughters I love them. Yep. You have to make sure you show them. Because these children these days, if you don't take up that much time with them, especially if you work a lot and you don't take up that much time and you don't get to do the things that you really should have done, they sometimes they they get a little bothered with that. And you can hear that later on in life. You can. And then you get to regret like, dang, I ain't have to work like that. I ain't have to do all that. I didn't need all that. But I feel if I had done a lot of things I did do, my children wouldn't be who they are today. Because they are straight, hard working men and women. I got one woman, not women, woman. And they some good hustlers. They gonna get it. They gonna get it out that dirt. They gonna get it. And they ain't gonna stop till they get it. And I like that in them. If I wasn't here on earth, they know how to survive. They know how to go get it. They know how to go get it. They know. And I'm proud of that. At least that. But yeah, that was another question of mine. What advice would you give your 18-year-old self? Some of y'all didn't answer. What advice would you give your 18-year-old self? If you could give yourself some advice, and you're 18 right now, what advice would you give yourself in order to that you could have made your life better than what it is now? What advice would you have listened to from yourself? You know, my dad was older than my mom. My 2-year old sisters took care of us while my mom and dad would be working. Wow. Mm. And you know what? A lot of that go on too, Jazzy Gal. A lot of that go on, A lot of that going on now. Well, the big sister or the big brother, they be home and they take care of the rest of while the mom or the dad works. You know, that's going on, y'all. It's going on. And that make the parent, they not there as much as they should be, you know. And I look at parents like that now and I'll be like, oh Lord, if I could change a lot of stuff I did back in the day, I would. Cause getting that time back, you'll never get it back. You'll never get it back. You got to spend as much time and give your kids as much love as you can while they small, while they are growing. You know, I'm just so glad my children understand me. They know what I was doing because they know they ain't never had a bad moment. They never wanted for anything. Never. It was always there for them. Anything they wanted to eat, anything they wanted to buy to dress in, whatever they wanted to wear, whatever they wanted, they had it. And I thank God for it. But materialistic things is not always what it's about. It's not. And I've learned that as I've grown older in my life. Hey, got you 105. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the chat, baby. Welcome, welcome. So, is it anybody else would like to answer that question? Is it anybody else would like to answer that question? What advice would you give your 18-year-old self in order to you could have made yourself a little better than you are now? Do anybody else want to answer that question before I get into something else? Because it is a question to be reckoned with, y'all. At least for me, it's just something you think about, you know, at least some shit I be thinking about. Maybe I overthink, sometimes I overthink. I be overthinking. But another thing, let me see. Another thing that I would like to ask you all, where do you think your life is headed now? And it doesn't matter, I don't care if you're 50, 55, 65, 35, whatever. Where do you think your life is headed right now? Where are you headed? Is it any further you want to go? Are you there yet? Or what? You at a standstill? What's up? Where you headed in life right now? Where? I can tell you where I'm headed in life right now. You know, the only thing I'm looking forward in life right now. Okay, I got one here. Sunshine Chronicles said more traveling and milestones. Okay, okay. Where I want to head in my life right now is I want to just be laid back, which I'm already laid back. I'm very laid back. I'm relaxed. I'm 56 now, and I've about did all I can do. I've worked my ass off. I've been my own boss. I've done a lot of things. So right now in my life, I really want to, just like you, Sunshine Chronicles, I want to do a lot more traveling. I want to be able to just lay up and just live my life, get up when I want to get up. If I don't want to get up that day, I don't have to. I want to just enjoy life, the rest of the life that God has for me. Money don't even matter to me no more, y'all. It really don't. I got a whole business, y'all, a restaurant business, and I'm handing it over to my baby son. I don't want no dealings with that because I'm already knowing my son. He gonna take care of me anyway. So it ain't nothing that I really want to do. I'm certainly not gonna work anymore. I'm not gonna be doing no work. You know, I may get out and do a little volunteer work when it be hot. Sometimes I do some volunteer work, y'all. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I get the urge to do a little volunteer work. You know, but only thing I want to do in my life now is travel, keep my health on top. Exercise, get in the gym when I can. Like tomorrow, I will be in the gym bright and early. Keep my body intact, eat healthy. Because now my menu, I can get more on my menu than I used to could because food is so expensive. I can, almost buy whatever I want to buy now. Healthy food, just live good. Killer, say, hey, Glow, I hope you had a good day. Um, Got you 105, so I would tell my 18-year-old self, go to the service like you talked about. Okay. My husband used to say that. He used to tell me he wished he would have went to the service, one of the services. Yep. He used to say that. And I kind of wish he didn't too. Because we talked about it back in the day, but he didn't go. You know, I went to crying, don't go to the services, don't go. When, he could have. He would have had way more benefits. He might would have, done better. I don't know. But it's really not anything to regret because I think we really had a great life. So, hey, Jazzy said, I think with me not having children kind of took a toll on me. I get lonely occasionally with my husband. Oh, Jazzy. Jazzy, but you know what, though? You can adopt. You can adopt your little girl or little boy. Shoot, my auntie, that's what she did in her life. She took care of so many foster children. I know it was over 25 children. She loved taking in children. But like you saying you lonely, and it's just you and your husband. And if you and your health is doing, pretty good, adopt you a little boy or a little girl and call he or she your own. And that'll be your company. You'll have someone to love, someone, to do something for, take care of. You know? Think about it and do it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's so many children out there need homes and need love. They really need that. Glow said, there is always more to do as I have breath in my body. I hear you, Glow. I hear you. Killer and Lady C, that's wonderful that you went back to school. Okay. Lady Christmas, that is okay. You're getting it done now. Okay. Driving trucks, I be home by myself with my two pit bulls. Okay. Lady Charisma said, I would have told my 18-year-old self to stay my behind in college, kept my legs closed. Right now in my life, I have decided to go back to school and get my degree at the age of 53. There you go. There you go, baby. It's never too late. Never too late to do what you want to do. Long as you got good health. See, the good health is the key. A good, healthy body can do anything it want to do. It don't even matter about the age. Go do whatever you want to do. My best friend, she's 59 years old, and she just got her bachelor's of what? Bachelor's of science or something like that. Her bachelor's just last year, and she's 59 years old. Finna be 60 in August, and it wasn't too late for her. And she not even using it, y'all. She just went back to school just to get it because that was something she cut out to do and didn't do it. And she went back and did it. And I told her, I said, man, you working your brains like that and you ain't gonna even use it. Because right now it's just upside of her wall. She not working. She's retired. And her bachelor's is just sitting there on the wall and she not using it. And I said, wow, you really wanted to accomplish that. But she said she feel good just by going back, just to get it, just to have it. Because that's something she wanted in life. Close Lady Charisma, yes, you can and you will. Yes. Oh, wow, that is awesome for your friend. Yes. 59 years old. She'll be 60 in August. She older than me. And she went back and got her bachelor's. Got it last year. Got it on her wall. She already retired. Ain't doing nothing with it. Just, I'm talking about puzzle her brain all that time. Finished with it. Got it. And she proud of it. And I'm proud of her too. Lady Charisma say, Glow, you are so right. I am a little scared of going back, but I know I can do it. You can do it. You can do it. My best friend did it. You can do it, girl. You can do it. Sunshine said, yeah, so many kids needs home. Yeah. Yeah, they do. They really, really do. Good idea. I would look into it. Yeah. Get you uh adopt a child. Adopt you a child. Shit. Adopt you a child. A little girl or a little boy. But always the key to adopting though, get you a child that's really, really, really young. Because when you get those older ones, they already figure out that you're not their mother or father. And they're very hard to control. When you get the younger ones that you have to teach, guide along the way, they're going to respect you more. They're going to do as you say, and they're going to look at you as a parent. But when you get them that's older, you just really don't have a chance with them. Because I was looking at my auntie as the years went by, she was studying getting kids in, kids. I noticed the bigger ones, like if they 12 or 13 or 14, she had a few problems out of them. But when she got the babies and the 2 year olds and the 5 year olds, stuff like, kids like that, she didn't have no problem. They grew up respecting her, doing what she said, and looked at, her like that. She was a parent. Thanks, Lord. I needed to hear that. Okay. Lady Charisma, yes, you can and you will. Oh, wow, that is awesome. Okay. I'm up on the chat. So many kids needs home. Okay. Yeah. It's a lot of kids needs home. You know, sometimes you just have to do what you can because it can get lonely, y'all. It can get lonely because since my husband been gone, y'all, it's been very, very lonely for me. Even though I do make myself available, I socialize, I got friends, I got men friends that I go hang with, I got my children, you know what I'm saying? Even though I got all that job, I still be lonely. I still be lonely. Cause it ain't nothing like a companion that lives with you, like a husband. Cause I'm used to a husband, someone that I see every day and night. Wake up and they right there. It's very hard to shake that. It's hard. It's real hard. Yeah, Jazzy, a newborn. A newborn would be even better. Get you a newborn. Get you one, baby. You're not too old to raise a child. You're not. Get you one. That would help you. It really would. Especially if you ain't had no children. I can imagine. I got a few friends that don't have children. And they be so crazy about children. When my kids was coming up, they were so crazy about my kids. Always getting my kids something. Always coming to play with my kids. Want to take my kids somewhere. Because I used to say, you ain't getting my baby. And I be knowing what's going on. They want a child and they don't have one, you know. And sometimes it be so cute, that they be wanting children like that, and they don't be wanting you to get in that tail when you be trying to whoop your child. They be trying to get the baby. You're not gonna whoop my baby. Not knowing that they need that little tail tighten up sometimes. But by them not having children, they think it's a plaything. And it's not. You got to tighten them butts up sometimes, you know. Got to tighten it up sometimes, y'all. And let me see. One more thing that I can touch on. Let me see. It just be so much to talk about. I just be trying to see where everybody is, you know. Just be trying to see where everybody is. And I'm gonna start opening the panel. Well, I ain't just started. I always drop the link a lot, and it don't matter who you are, what you got to talk about. I will drop that link and you can say whatever you gotta say. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Y'all know I drop that link in a heartbeat and we can talk about it. My nieces and nephews look up to me. That's good. That is real good. That's real good. You know what? I didn't have too many of those nieces and nephews. I only got two nieces and I got two nephews. That's it, y'all. That's it. That's all. I be seeing a lot of people with a lot of nephews and nieces, but I don't. I don't. I got a lot of great nieces and nephews, but not just niece and nephew. I don't. I don't have those. Just two nieces and two nephews, y'all. You know, because I lost one. Y'all know I lost one. So I just got two nieces and two nephews. Yep. It was something else that I wanted to speak on. What was it? Let me see. It was one more question that I had in my head because I was thinking about this all day. Okay, I know what. What is your best memory from your childhood? What was the best memory that you can pull from your childhood that you will never ever forget? And it was a wonderful memory that you will never forget. What memory was that? Do y'all have one? All of us have one. All of us got a memory that we can think about that happened in our childhood that we wish we could go back on. It was so great. Something that you think about all the time that you'll never forget. What was one of those memories? Now I know y'all got one. Okay. I know y'all got one. So let me hear. Who gonna be the first one? What's your best memory you had from childhood? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Jazzy said, I'm the only one of my mom's children who didn't have kids. Oh, okay, Jazzy. And guess what, Jazzy? I'm the only one of my mom's kids had four of them. My big sister had one child, a daughter. My sister next to me had one child, a son. And my big brother, had a son and a daughter. So I'm the baby girl. And I had the most children, y'all. And I got the most grandchildren. Yep. Most children and the most grandchildren. Sure is. The baby had it all, honey. The baby. The baby. Mm-hmm. I had to have all the children. I was the little fast one, y'all. The little fast one. But y'all, did y'all hear my question? What is your best memory you had in childhood? Yeah, Jazz, I was a little fast one. I would have had five though, y'all, but I had a miscarriage. I had a miscarriage before my baby boy. It would have been a daughter. My third child would have been a daughter. Hmm. And it probably was meant to be because I would always tell my husband, when I have my daughter, I ain't having no more kids. Because I already had two sons and I was wanting a little girl so bad. I said, when I have a daughter, I ain't having no more kids. And I meant that. So with that baby, when I had that car accident, uh, I lost that baby. And it was a girl. And I was devastated. Devastated because it was a girl. It looked like I couldn't shake it. It was like a haunting to me, because I had lost my little girl. I thought I would never have another little girl. Glow said going to the candy. lady house, getting my $5 allowance every Friday, and going to the mall every Saturday with my parents. Okay. Now that sounds great. That sounds great, honey. Tearing the candy house down. Shoot. I remember them days, honey. You get your little allowance, honey, every week, and it would have to last you all through the week now. That was for to get your little snacks and stuff on the way to school or either after school. So yeah, I remember them days too, Glow. Those were the days, honey. We were so rich in glory then. We were so rich we didn't even know we was that rich, honey. We were so happy. When you look back on those days and times, those were the best moments of our lives. At least it was the best moment of my life. Those were some happy days. Happy days. Jay's mom said every Saturday my aunts would take me shopping. Okay. Now that was great also. Angel Edwards said mine was riding the bus out to school every day to my grandmother's house. She cooked homemade mac and cheese with noodles and cheese slices in the oven. Walking to Taylor Drugstore with her. Okay. Now that sounds good. Sounded exciting. Okay, I can imagine that. Buying the hard banana square candy. Okay. I went to the hair salon every other Saturday. Girl, you was rich in glory, honey. Because back in the day, honey, it wasn't too many kids could go to the hair salon. It wasn't too many kids could go to the hair salon, honey. We didn't know what we was doing back then. We didn't know how blessed we were. But see, as we grew, now got to be older women, we look back and we say, my, what a wonderful life I had. It was so blessed. It was so rich. And you don't even realize that then. You thought you supposed to do those things. And every little child wasn't even doing all that. Glow said my dad had a damn good job. I hear you. Mine did too, Glow. Had everything I needed. But see, back then we didn't even think like that. But now for us to look back there, we like, ooh, we was really rich and we didn't even know it. Got you 105 on Christmas, getting overhauled and roller skate and stay out all day just skating and skating. Okay? Those was the good days, got you. The good days. Yes, I didn't have a worry in the world. Okay? That's it, that's all. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all the best moments of my life back in the day. It was when every summer would come. Every summer. See, my daddy was an identical twin. Their names was Gina and Jesse. My daddy's name was Gina. His brother name was Jesse. And they was identical twins. Couldn't nobody tell them apart. Nobody. Could nobody but family know them apart. So in the summertime, I just couldn't wait till like August get because it usually would be in July or August. My uncle Jesse would come to Mississippi and he would stay with us for about, it would be damn near a month, honey. But it would go by so quick. It was like it was a few days. So he would come every summer and I would get so excited. I would be so excited I didn't even want to go to school. I wanted to stay at home with my dad and my Uncle Jesse. And I would just get a kick out of it. It was so amazing to just look at the both of them and they would look just alike. One day I was coming home from school and it was Uncle Jesse sitting on the porch, but I thought it was my daddy. And I was just skipping up the sidewalk. I can remember it like it was yesterday. I was skipping up the sidewalk and I remember I had a sucker in my mouth. And I told Dad, give me a quarter. I said, give me some so I can go to the store. And Uncle Jesse, which I thought was my daddy, he said, you already got you some snacks. Why you need to go back to the store? So I'm looking at him like, why would you tell me that? I'm thinking that to myself. Why would you tell me that? Because I'm used to my daddy. When I said, let me get a quarter or something. My daddy just reach in his pocket and just give it to me. On that day, he didn't reach in his pocket. So I'm like, what's going on with my dad? Now something wrong. So I'm looking at him, he talking. They even had gold in their mouth alike. The front of their mouth had gold, and you really just couldn't tell them apart. You just really couldn't. So he messed with me that day and he messed with me that day till I figured out that wasn't my dad. That was Uncle Jesse, you know. And they laughed about it so hard because I didn't know that wasn't, my dad. I thought that was my dad. And it would just be so amazing that time of year because I would go to school and I would tell all the kids my daddy got a brother at home and he looked just like him. He identical twin. And the kids didn't really understand that. They didn't really understand. Your daddy got an uncle. You got an uncle look just like your dad. And I didn't know how to explain it to them. And they was identical. And I used to get a kick out of it. I used to love it. I used to love it, you know, to see both of them together. And they would even laugh a lot, talk a lot. I'm talking about really, really identical. Identical. Glossa Doki was it in a play. Okay, I played Sleeping Beauty. That was a major thing for 1969. Okay, girl, now that was exciting. Play Sleeping Beauty. Okay. I would like to saw that. I would have liked to saw that. Angel Everson, my daddy was a twin too. Larry and Gary. Okay. Yep, them identical twins, honey. Them identical twins. Could nobody tell my daddy and my uncle apart. Mm-mm. People would play games. They would even tell jokes about what they was doing when they was in the army. They was in the army together, and so they would just fool the women. And sometimes, how you switch partners and stuff. I would hear them tell them stories. Switch partners. That girl think that's Jeannie when it's Jessie. You know what I'm saying? They would switch girls. The girls never would know. I remember my mom, she was so flabbergasted at that one day. She said, "Oh, Gina, you ain't never did me like that, did you? Did you do me like that?" He said, "No, baby, I didn't do you like that, Cateroo. You was my baby." And everybody was laughing. And Mama was looking at her like she was saying, "Yeah, right. I bet y'all did that to me." She was looking at Uncle Jesse like, "I know y'all didn't do that to me." It was really funny. Angel Edwards said, but they weren't identical. Okay, okay. Yeah, Angel Edwards said she played Sleeping Beauty. I would have liked to saw that. Jazzy said, growing up used to be cheap. I remember going to the store, getting my mom her cigarettes and my dad his beer. Old English 800. Oh, that was back in the day, girl. Going to my grandmother's house to get those icy cups and peanut butter cookies. Okay, okay, girl. Wasn't nothing like the old days. Wasn't nothing like the old days. These kids coming up these days, they really just don't know. They really just don't know what it was like back in the day. These children and a lot of these people out here, they got the mind set on always hurting each other, jealous of each other, hating on each other, talking about each other, just depreciating each other, And back then, we didn't think about stuff like that. We didn't think about trying to hurt the other, trying to bring another one down and make this one look bad and talk about that one and trying to see how much this one got and do I have more than you? Do my clothes look better than yours? How much money do you got? Yeah, I got $100. What you got? $2? Just want to be the bigger person. These people these days, everybody wants to be better than the other one at all times. When all we gotta do is pull together and bring each other up, lift each other up. That's all we gotta do. Jay's mom said having to be in the house before street lights come on. Girl, now that's it. Now that there you go right there. Girl, my mom used to say that I don't know how many times. You better be in this house before the street lights come on. Honey, and baby, could nobody beat my little fat donkey tail running up trying to get home for the street lights come on. Shoot. Because we be at each other's house. We all at our auntie's house, playing with our little cousins and stuff, all in the different subdivisions. Girl, those was the days. And wasn't nobody trying to hurt each other. Wasn't nobody trying to tear each other down. It was all love. All love. And everybody wasn't kin people. It was just children in general, you know? And we didn't do that to each other. We was brought up to have love for each other. And if it was any way we could help each other, we would. That's how I was raised. But nowadays, I don't know what's being raised. I don't know. It's crazy. Angel ever said, I remember playing on the clothesline. We used to play fame, swinging, and dancing. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Movado said they better not have to call for you. Okay? Especially when those street lights start coming on, honey. You gonna know when to get to the house. And then them crickets like down in the south. Them crickets be you can hear it. You can hear like the crickets, the frogs, and shit like that. And then you will see the lightning bugs. You don't even see shit like that now down there. Lightning bugs and stuff. I didn't see none of that when I was down there. Shoot, I ain't see none of that. I said, baby, the lightning bugs even scared to come out here. They not even out here no more. Donkey Father said, Glow, it was a play, but it was a movie and a book about Sleeping Beauty and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay. King, welcome. He say he's shaking his head. What you shaking your head for, King? What's going on, baby? Movado said, who took the clothesline for jump rope? Okay. Girl, you know what? Back then, baby, we could find anything to play with. You heard? Anything. We could find anything to play with, honey. We would make a toy out of it. Take them doggone clotheslines in a minute and jump double dutch. Okay? Shoot. Take them in a minute. When my mom used to hang out them clothes, she had a washer at one point, I can remember. And she would hang the clothes out after she washed them. And then after a while, she had a washer and dryer. You know what I'm saying? But we came up with that clothesline, honey. With that clothesline hanging out them clothes. Hanging out them clothes. Dokie, that sounds like it was exciting. Yep. It sounded like it was exciting. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. It's just sometimes I think about things like this. And I be wondering why people are not like the people that I grew up with. People that, was back in the day, how they treated each other. You know, always wanting good for the other one. Always there to help out that one if he or she didn't have what they needed. That's just the way I was taught. That's the way I was brought up. And to live this long, and now it's changed so much that people out here, they don't even want to see you grow. They don't want to see you having nothing. Doki said, Glow, you could probably find a book in the library. It was before Cinderella. I remember that book now. Sleeping Beauty. I remember Snow White, the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. All of them primary books. All of them. Those were some good books. Very interesting books. Yep. And I want to say this right here before I get off. Have y'all been watching Nika? Have y'all been watching her lately? The last time I watched Nika was when she was telling A little, well, sort of like a little sob story about she was looking for love. She was looking for her a man or a woman, you know. And then she came back to tell that somebody was threatening her. Somebody wanted her children to set her on, put fire to her, do harm to her. I was wondering did anybody see those videos. Movado said back then we really were all we had, but now we got options and we pick everybody except us. Some of us mess it up for others. Yep, Movado. Yep, 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 yep. People just don't want to see people grow. They don't want to see people have more than them. It's like it's a problem when people have more than some people. Some people, like it's just a problem, y'all. Like if you got more than them, it's a problem. And you have to watch those people because it's real, it's dangerous. Very dangerous. It was Glow and the boy had to kiss you to wait a minute. It was Glow and the boy had to kiss you too. I kept jumping up because I pretended I didn't want the kiss. He was the prince. Y'all, I remember them little fun game. Got to sit in the wash machine with the roller to the ring, the water out the clothes. Got my hands stuffed between them. Ooh, girl. I remember that type of washing machine. When I was real, real little, my mom had one of those. Sure did. She used it for a little while. And I think before I started to school, or when I started to school, we had a regular washer and dryer. I remember that had them two rollers in it, and them clothes would she would pull them clothes through that some kind of way, the way I remember it. I don't know how it worked. I can't even remember how it worked, but I do remember. Jazzy said exactly. We knew better as kids, not being in grown up conversation. Well, Jazzy, that was me right there. Stayed in grown up conversation. That's why my mama would always tell me I was the nosest thing she ever seen. I was always sitting in grown people conversation. And they should have understood that. I was young back then. I didn't have no little small kids in the house with me. So what I was gonna do? Listen to the grown up conversation to make me up because Sleeping Beauty was put to sleep and the prince had to wake her up with a kiss. Yep, sure did. She slept for so many years. How many years did Sleeping Beauty sleep? I can't remember in the book, but she slept for a long, long time. And the prince gave her a kiss and she woke up. hmm Double Dutch, a chalk, hopscotch. Oh, yeah, girl. Jacks, playing jacks. Kids don't play jacks no more. Mm-mm. Don't play no hopscotch, none of that no more. Mm-mm. They don't do none of that. Angel Ever said, did y'all have a real mean auntie? I had one that made us stay outside all day talking about stop ripping and running. It was hot outside. You know what? Yeah, I had one. Yeah, I had one mean auntie. I sure did. Had never thought about it. You just not made me think about it. Yeah, baby. I had an auntie, my mama's sister name. Her name was Ella May, honey. Ella May. Her name was Ella May, y'all. Aunt Ella May, honey. She was something else. When you go to her house, you got to sit down. You got to sit down. And then she was good at making homemade ice cream. Every weekend she would make homemade ice cream. She really could do that. She could do that. And when you get your ice cream, ain't no need to coming back for no more. She ain't even finna let you get no more. You get your ice cream, that's dead on it. Yep. Ella made him play, baby. And she looked mean. She looked mean. But really, as I grew up to know her, as I was a grown lady, she wasn't mean like that. But when we was little coming up, I thought of her as really mean. Glows, I remember my mom had Kenmore washing machine and refrigerator both were yellow. Wow. I remember that too, Glow, because my mama had a green one, a green refrigerator. It was green. Sure was. Dark green refrigerator. Big old refrigerator too. hmm Yep, 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 baby. Then think about this stuff, make you say, you come a long, 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 long way. Long way. Long way, baby. And we are so blessed. Ain't we blessed? We blessed, y'all. Ain't got no problems, no worry or nothing. We blessed. Jazzy said these children growing up now will cuss your ass out. Sure will. They most certainly will. Cuss you out before you can look at them. Call your name. They don't care. They disrespect like I don't know what. We was brought up to not disrespect. We was brought up to say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Yes, sir, no, sir. You know, if we sitting down in a seat, a grown up standing up, we get up, they get our seat. Ain't no kids getting up now. Baby, they look at you like you crazy. I done got on many buses here. You know what I'm saying? And I know child never got up for me to sit down on no bus or train. Look at me like I'm crazy. I'm gonna stand up there. They don't care how old you are. And you ever say, yes, truly blessed. Yeah, we blessed. We blessed. They sure will. They have no fear. Yeah. And a lot of parents teaching them to do it. Because I know a lady taught her children to cuss your ass out. She used to stand up there and say, cuss their ass out. And guess what? She brought up something that she really couldn't handle. Because all three of her boys went to the penitentiary. All three of them. All three of them, y'all. Went to the penitentiary. All three of them did. But I look at how she was raising them. She raised them with no disrespect, with no respect. Surely did. Gloucester children stayed in their place. Sure did. Stayed in their place. Know when to talk, baby. Mm-hmm. But the children these days, they ain't going. They gonna tell you exactly what's on their mind. If you don't like it, you can kiss they behind. Okay? That's why I try to, teach my grandchildren. Like my grandson here, 12 years old. He got a lot of respect, y'all. If y'all was around him and y'all older women's and stuff, y'all will see what I'm talking about. He got a lot of respect about himself. Because we done taught him how you treat older people, your elder. You just don't say anything and act in a type of way in front of your elder. Because the impression that you put on your elders people, they will think about you like that the rest of your life. Because I hear older people, they'll say, "Oh, I remember him. That was a badass little boy. That boy was sit to this and sit to this." They'll never forget your character. Not an older person. Doka said, at Gotcha 105, my brother stuck his arm in the washing machine. My granddad took him to the hospital and did not know my brother's real name. He only knew nickname. Now that was fun. Just knew a nickname, huh? Jazzy said, exactly. I say, yes, ma'am. No, sir. I'm buried for life. And you know what, Jazzy? I say that now, and I'm 56. Sometimes I catch myself. I can be in a certain meeting or an interview or appointment or whatever. And they say something that's required, I say, yes, ma'am. And I say it before I know it. When all I need to say is yes and no. But I'm so addicted to yes, ma'am, and no, sir. I say that a lot. I do. I do. Got you 105 said, and didn't call grown folks by their first name. Okay. Okay. We are living in the last days, and you better know it, baby. You better know it. And and speak about that in the book of Revelations. I don't know what chapter, but it's in the book of Revelation about living in the last days. And everything they talk about in there, that let us know we're living in the last days. It talk about, you know, daughters against mothers, mothers against daughters, sons against daddies, daddies against sons. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just against each other, sisters against brothers. You know, we living in our last days for real. We really are. We really are, kid love. Surely is. Andrew ever said the kids nowadays don't say yes, ma'am, or no. So no, they don't say that stuff. Mm-mm. Nope. Glossy Lady T, I remember my uncle would pinch my cheeks. Every time he saw me, I would take off running because he worked at the funeral home. And I didn't want him to touch me. Girl, I can understand you didn't want him to touch you because I had an uncle, girl. He dead and gone, and he worked at a funeral home too. They hands don't feel like a regular hand. They hands feel mushy. Did his hands feel mushy? Because my uncle hands didn't feel like hands. They really didn't. And I didn't like him touching me either. So I understand that. How did his hands feel, Glow? Was they mushy, girl? Because if they was mushy, it's something going on in that funeral home. It's that they are putting their hands too much in those chemicals or something. Because their hands don't feel right. It really don't. Shoot. I did not like my Uncle Janetta touching me at all. His hand just felt like some soft stuff. Look, Glow said, yeah, felt real soft, didn't it? Didn't feel right. I don't know what was up with that. Now you the first one I ever known. Yeah, they was mushy. You the first one I know ever brought that up, Glow. I kept that to myself years and years. I just didn't like for him to touch me. When we would go around him, I wouldn't even go close to him. Because I already know what his hand felt like and I didn't want him on me. Girl, you ain't lying. Me and you both. We ain't want them hands on us. Mm-mm. I don't know what it is. So now it makes me think it was the chemicals. That's what I think. The chemicals. Because if you felt them mushy ass hands and I felt them mushy hands and they both was funeral directors, honey, it was the chemicals. Mm-hmm. Because I used to tell my mom, I don't want Uncle Johnny to touching me. His hands feel like some mush. That's what I would say. And she laughed at me. She would laugh at me. But honey, they felt like straight mush. Like when you touch them, you could just squeeze through their hands. So it probably was the chemicals. It was the chemicals. Now I know it was the chemicals. Because if you had that same experience, yep. Yep, it was the chemicals, y'all. The chemicals. Think of a bottle to my y'all got me wrong. Girl, seriously though, shit. Hands did feel like this. Just all mushy and stuff. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. I think you crazy anyway when you can work with dead people like that. I think a person that work with dead people can do anything. They got the mind and the heart to do anything. I just can't see myself messing with no dead people. My oldest son, girlfriend, y'all, she went to school for that, for mortician. And she's trying to open up her own business of being a mortician. I told my son, I said, baby, why did you pick that girl? I said, I know I can't pick love for you, but anytime a woman can just play around with dead folks like that, baby, you better watch that girl. That girl can do anything. You hear me? She can do anything. I said, ain't you scared of her? He said, no, oh, gee, no. He said, she nice as she could be. She wouldn't do nothing to hurt nobody. I said, baby, anytime a woman, I'm talking about a woman, can just take a dead person and just play with them, dress them, drain out blood, put in embalming fluid, play around like that, they can do anything. They got the mind and the heart to do anything. I'm really scared for them. I am. I really am. Jazzy said, I dated a guy who owned a funeral home. I remember going with him to pick up a body from nursery school. Ooh, mm-mm. Can't mess with the funeral home, guys. Angel ever said it definitely takes a certain type of person to be interested. Yeah, yeah. And girl, my son girlfriend went to school for a mortician, y'all. True story. And that joker trying to find her a place to open up our own business, baby. I can't get jiggy with that. Doggy father said I didn't play around that front of home joint. Nope. Mm-mm. I don't know what's going on with my son. He crazy about her. He love her, honey. He love her, but it couldn't be me. I don't want no boyfriend that can play around with no dead folk. Nope, I can't. I ain't gonna be able to do it. You can get somebody else to do that. hmm They never forget what they see. My uncle told me that before he died 4 years ago. Wow. Mm, girl. Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. Doka said, "Hey, Jazz girl, you weren't scared." Mm, mm. Ain't no way. You Jazz girl. Uh-uh. I couldn't. No, Jazz. Mm-mm. Don't mess around them funeral home people. That's too close to death. I think it's weird when you want to play around with a dead person. It's weird. It's a lot of money in that. That's a lot of money, y'all. But to just constantly play around with dead people, no. Nope, I can't do that. I can't do that. But my son seems to can do it. Jody said yes. The wife one night and husband the next night. Ooh we. Wow, 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 honey. Mm. Ooh we. Ain't no way I could have went with him to pick up. I'd have been like, honey, no, I can't join you, baby. Do what you do. I don't want to go. Thank you. Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. Couldn't have did that. Couldn't have did that. Did he act weird, Jazzy? How do those type of people act? Was he weird? Was he anxious to do his work? Cause this girl that my son is with, she be anxious to do her work. She be very anxious, you know. And I kind of take that as being weird, very weird. You know, I probably won't be ever be comfortable around her either. You know, I'm just sorry. No, I know I won't be comfortable around her ever, not ever. I like her, but I know I won't be comfortable around her. Glossa Jazzy Gal, I would have told him to go, yeah, do that ride by himself. Yeah. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Mm-mm. Jazzy girl, a good one though. Anytime she took that ride to go pick up them dead people. Now, come on now. Jazzy girl don't do your shoe. Jazzy girl got some spunk in her too now. Cause that's something Lady T ain't finna do. I just do look at them when they dead at the funeral. You know, I take that little swipe, go by there and look, and I'm gone. But you ain't finna ride with me though. You not fixing to ride with me. Ain't no way. You're not fixing to ride with me. Jazzy said, yes, I was scared. He would say, why you're scared? You should be worried about the living. Wow. You know, my mom used to say that. You know, be worried about the dead, worry about the living. But I'm just no, I can't mess around dead people. It just something about it. Ain't no dead body around behind me. Sure. Me neither though. Me neither. Jazzy a good one. She a good one. At least we know she got some strong nerves. She brave. We know that. Shoot, we know that. We know she brave. Now, she can ride with me anywhere Jazzy can. Come on, Jazz. Cause Jazzy got them nerves, honey. I can't I can't ride with no dead people, y'all. Ain't no way. But y'all, I think I touched bases on a little something tonight. Tried to get a few answers out of y'all. Next time I want y'all to be more warmed up. Cause I'm gonna be coming to y'all and bringing y'all a lot of things that I just think about at the top of my head. You know what I'm saying? And I just be wanting to talk about it. See how other people feel about it. Glow said, hell no, she'll probably be looking at you, Lady T, thinking about how she could embalm you. Ooh. Jazzy said, yes, he would call me while he was embalming. Ooh, girl, you a good one. Ain't no way I could have did that. Mm-mm. When I first found out he was a mortician, I want to talk to him. Mm-mm. It's just something about that. I just, I just can't. But like I said, Jazzy got a lot of nerve, y'all. She got a lot of nerve. I got to give her props. Because that's something I couldn't do. I can't go with no mortician. Mm-mm. Nope, I don't care how much money you're making or nothing. Can't get jiggy with that. Can't do it, y'all. Can't do it. I know. No, 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 no. Doki say, Jay's mom said I need to catch up on Nika. Okay, okay. I want y'all to watch her, honey. She had a video out where she was talking about how she needed a man or woman, she say. Then she said about how she was traumatized when a man of 10 years left her. Remember I was telling y'all about, I think she been uh, under like depression and don't really know how to carry on with life because that man stayed with her for 10 years and left her just all of a sudden. And I think it did something to her. I think I was right. Because when you listen to that video, you'll see what I'm talking about. Yep, you'll see what I'm talking about. Doka Father said, heck no, Jazz girl. I would not have ever date. Okay, okay. But yeah, y'all go check Nika out. Check a couple of her videos out. You probably have to go down a ways, because she really hadn't been putting out too much lately. But she done a video about her life and about how she was traumatized when that man left her. I knew she was depressed because from the way how she treat her children, how she's living her life, it's like she went into a depression stage. Yeah, it's like she been depressed for a long, long time. And that's something I want to touch bases with too. Jazzy said her money was looking good. I know it was, Jazz. Jazz, I know it was, honey. Yep, I know it was. Because my uncle, that was a mortician, baby, I might well say he was rich. He dead now. He been dead a while. But honey, he had so much. Those people, they have a lot of money. Lots of money. Doka said, I would always be thinking he's sizing me up. That's a good one, Donkey. Donkey, that's a good one. So what I would always be thinking he's sizing me up. Ooh. Loves a jazzy girl. They definitely make that money, but don't think, oh yeah, they make that money. Because my Uncle John had a lot of money, y'all. Living luxury. But honey, them hands was mushy though. Yeah. And just weird. Just weird. Jay's mom's is another one named Sky. So moved to Texas to do YouTube, but now almost homeless. Oh wow. I'm gonna try to check her out too. I think I know who you're talking about too. I'm not for sure, but I think I do. It's just so many just really just degrading themselves just for YouTube. It's really ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It really is. It really is. It really is. But y'all, we've been on here a minute 30. I mean, an hour 34. And I'm happy y'all came over and spent it with me. It wasn't too many of you. I guess somebody else lied. I don't know. Everybody tired from running these YouTube streets. I don't know. But I don't know where everybody is. But that's all right though. We got our little talk in, and that's what I want to do every Friday. I want to touch on, different subjects and see what's going on with everybody. Just see what's going on, what it do, what's shaking, what's cracking lacking. So, with all that being said, I want you guys to have a great rest of your night. Movado, Doki, Glow, Jay's mom, Jazzy Gal, uh, Doki. Did I say Doki? Whoever else is still in this thing. I want y'all to go and have a great rest of your night. Angel Edwards, all of you guys. Have a great rest of your night. Remember to meditate, meditate now. Meditate with God every night. I'm telling y'all something now. Something that I do. I ain't gonna tell you to do something that I don't do. I meditate every night, y'all, with God, okay? I talk to God and have a relationship with God. We have a conversation every night. If you meditate, that I think that cleanse your soul. Matter of fact, I know it do. That cleanse your soul, cleanse your mind. Because we never know if we're gonna wake up the next morning. So we want to cleanse ourselves, before we go to sleep. Always meditate. Do it for a while. You'll thank me later. You know, push that love out there. Okay. Put that respect out there now. Because, like I said, if you don't give it, you cannot possibly think you can get respect back. Okay. Hey, TRW girl, I want you to spin that block and get that replay. Okay. I hate you tuned in too late, girl. You can get that replay though. Okay. I would appreciate it. And thank y'all for coming over. Thank y'all, all my members, my supporters. I thank y'all very, very much. Okay. And with that, I love you guys. Peace out. Much blessings to you. Okay. All right.